Hello, Saints. Good evening. I'm here once again to speak to you about angels. This is a continuation of the first one I did. This is going to be part three. I have a wonderful testimony that I need to share with you guys. But first of all, as usual, I begin by reading the scripture. This is taken from Psalms 34, verse 7. If you honor the Lord, his angels will protect you. So, Saints, just here to tell you that there's a friend of mine. It's actually something that happened to a friend of mine. You could see another saint. It was at least two of them in a car, and they were going to this place where they had to pass a railroad track. So the train came at some point, and they had to stop. And they were waiting in line for the other cars in front of them to go ahead after the road rail track become clear. So as soon as they were driving up, they noticed that there was a man that was at a bright light coming towards them. He had a bright light, and he had some top things in his hands, and a coat on, like a hoodie on. And he came up to them. He was walking towards them, and they were wondering, why is this man walking towards us like this? They were at first, they didn't know what to believe. They didn't know what to understand, because all sorts of emotions started kicking in. They were scared. They were curious. They were just wondering what's going on. But eventually, the man came all the way up to the windscreen, and he just like shined the bright light on them, and then he just waved them off, like said, send them off, go. He gave them because by this time they had slowed down, so he gave them the go ahead and said go. He used his hand and waved his hand for them to go. And while they went, they went at about an half mile down the road. There was this car that they see that was coming full speed head on with them, and they didn't know what to do. So they were just really, trying to steer the car away from the incoming car. But and they said they didn't know how they did it, but they eventually steered themselves away, and the car went over the embankment. When the car went over the embankment, there was a police officer who came running to him up the road and said, you're lucky. You guys are lucky. You survived this, because those people were really coming to kill you. And they by this time now they looked again and saw the same person who they saw before, what gave them the go ahead. He went down the embankment. So they came out of the car too, along with the trooper car. They went to see what was happening with the people down the embankment. But the guys also noticed that this man that they had seen before with the light went down to the embankment too. So they went over there to look and to try to help the people down there. And when they looked, they were looking for this man. They could not find him. They could never find him, no matter how much they looked. So they just come to, because they knew God and they were Christians. They knew that God sent angels to protect his people. And they just come to that conclusion that that guy had to be an angel, because if he didn't give them the go away and come to protect them, in other words, he'd be a shield of protection around that car. So they were able to survive it, and with those head-on collision. The head-on collision came to an all because of this man. And they could search high, they could search low over that thing. They never saw that man again. So that man, they came to the conclusion to believe that he was an angel. I also too believe he was an angel, because that's how God operates sometimes. He will send angels to protect his people. So in that instant, they were very thankful and grateful to God, knowing that he had sent this angel to protect them. So as I said before to you guys in my previous videos, you guys need to believe in angels, because they're always angels. God used angels in all sorts of different ways. We don't know why he does it, but he don't think the way that we think. He don't have the way that we have. But he uses angel every time. He's going to send somebody to send a message. He's going to send somebody to protect us. He's going to send somebody to provide for us. He works in mysterious ways. So guys, just be on the alert. Whenever you come to some situations in your life and somebody comes to help or somebody comes to share something, don't be afraid. Just come to the realization that these are angels sent by God to protect, to comfort, and to guide you. So, saints, this is all I have to say to you. Just keep your faith and keep in the word and believe in angels. I love you guys, and I'll speak to you later. Have a blessed night.